have plugged in there. We just have a little USB mouse plugged in. So that's what that is, plugged in there. This is an SD card slot. Pop in an SD card, an XD card, an MMC card, any of those things. On the other side, 2 more USB ports, so a total of 3. Tons of accessory ports on this. There's your HDMI port to send high definition video and high definition audio. I know a lot of you guys, we mentioned this for 30 seconds earlier and it was really popular. This is your Viper Advanced Security that protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. You only buy it once, you only pay for it once. You don't have to pay to update it every year, but it stays updated on your computers, 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. Here is an Ethernet port. Now this is smart because this is what most people would consider, even though it's the biggest screen, 17-inch screen, most would consider this a thin and light computer. Right. It has an Ethernet port. See, on a lot of thin and lights, you can't fit an Ethernet port because it's not, the body is so thin, and an Ethernet port, an Ethernet cable is actually thicker than that. Well, look how smart this is. It's this little hinge. You see that? Oh, so that little hinge goes down, so you can still have a computer that only weighs 5.6 pounds, that has an 8+ hour battery life and all those goodies, but can take an Ethernet cable if you ever wanted to put in a T1 line, or if you ever wanted to network your computer, those sort of things. While I have you guys right there, I bet I can see if we can get the shot. Yeah, there's that backlit keyboard as well. Just wanted to spend a minute showing you all. The F5 key turns that on and off, and when you look at the key, you can see it even kind of has like a little light on it that will help guide you there.
Aaron, my friend, do you have the gold computer there?
I do, yeah, let me show you that.
Because obviously, I think, yeah, and typically this is the case, whenever we get to the look at this, the final moments, we have a little bit of a rush of folks ordering now. There's the gold. Yours won't have Aaron's fingerprints on it, I'm sorry.
my greasy, grubby hands on it. Sorry about that.
There's the gold, which is in second place. Blue, sorry, third place. Blue is in second place, which is next to Aaron. And then in front of me is that fabulous pink, which of course we know is the runaway smash success tonight and the one that will certainly be the first to sell out. This is the one that's exclusive to us completely. Many times we'll go into a store and we don't get what we want, we get what we can afford. And sometimes that's kind of heartbreaking because you see this beautiful big screen, but we get the small screen. You see the touch screen, but we buy the non-touch screen. We see the computer that has incredible upgraded features, but we don't do it, we go for a more entry level because money is an issue. On HSN, you got to remember, it's funny how many people I talk to every day who still don't know what FlexPay is, and I get it. FlexPay is such a ridiculous concept for any business that most customers at home think there's no way they'd do that. Let me be really clear. If you want this laptop, we'll send it to you for $108 and change. Plus tax, that's it. When you call us and you say, listen, I want to do it on FlexPay, there's no application, there's no financing, there's no fees, that you don't need to be a part of a club. I mean, anybody can do it. Anybody can do the FlexPay opportunity that HSN offers. So what happens is, we take the $108 plus tax, and then next month, goes on tight, the next month we take another $108 and change off the credit card until it's paid off over the 6 months. But it costs you nothing. It's not like it's a finance scheme where, yeah, and it builds and there's interest and it builds again and there's more interest. It's the best way to shop, which is why we introduce so many new customers to the world of HSN every single day. I see our pesky 4-minute clock has arrived. If you're feeling hungry, by the way, stay with me. I have a this day only on a digital air fryer for under $100, which is going to be huge. Nice. But Aaron, when it comes to laptops, big investment for sure. Sure.
Considered purchase.
Considered purchase. We want to feel good about what we're buying. We want to feel confident in what we're buying. If I just roll back though to a year ago, nearly to the day, we were offering a laptop nowhere near as good as this for considerably more money.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to feel good about your laptop, buy the #1 selling computer in the country. There's a reason, you know, that not everyone, but the majority of people buy more than any other company, buy HP. So that's the first thing. If you want to feel good about your laptop, you buy the #1 processor in the world. I mean, that's just what you do if you can, right? This, that's one thing I didn't show you guys actually when we were doing a little tour. See this right here? That's one of the most valuable stickers in the world. That's an Intel Pentium quad-core processor sticker telling you that this is true Intel inside. It is quad-core, which means the computer thinks with 4 brains instead of 1, so it doesn't get sort of gummed up behind any one thing. Buying, obviously, Windows and the latest version of Windows, Windows 10, all of those things make us feel good. I would say something to look at very early in that process of deciding is How much memory do you want? Well, we're going to show you again. This is the most memory, the largest hard drive we've ever done on any computer at any price at HSN, 2 terabytes. The good thing about the world we live in is everything's high definition.
Yeah.
So video is so much more beautiful, sound is so much more. The bummer is that high definition takes more memory. Well, now we're bringing you a computer with the most memory. You can store 500 hours of high definition video, not standard, about 2,000 hours of standard definition, 33,000 hours of music.